Hey, what the fuck is up? It is Envious Allied, and I am here with you guys, or I'm recording this video at least just to give you guys a quick update of what has been going on. Overall, everything's okay health-wise. Really, if you haven't seen already, I released a cancer video. I do have stage 4 cancer in pancreas, liver, stomach, throat, etc., but most of it is gone. But you can get full details on my previous video, which I will link down in the description below. But yeah, besides that, recently I had chemotherapy and it was not fun. I did have a seizure randomly. So with chemotherapy, generally after a bit your body cannot tolerate it anymore. Like I've gotten to the point, I've gotten so weak from chemotherapy that can't feel my hands anymore. I can barely walk. So it hasn't been good, at least to my body, because if you guys don't know, chemotherapy is literally the poisoning of your body to the brink of death. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. It is actually to the point where you cannot do anything anymore in hopes that it kills the cancer cells along with all your good cells. So that's where I'm at right now. My body can't really take it anymore. So we're trying to find alternate medicine to use, etc., so I can not die anytime soon. But regardless, besides that, my health is fine. I'm actually a-okay. Like, in fact, if I didn't have to take this shit, I'd say I'm practically normal. But sadly, there is like a 99% chance I will get cancer again, just due to X, Y, and Z, like my genes and shit. Like, who the fuck knows? But regardless, I'm not stressed about it. Like, I'm good to go. Besides, obviously, the not walking or, you know, using my hands part. But what can you do? Quick update though, as in why I haven't been streaming. The biggest thing is that Time Warner Cable is the devil, and they suck. They really are pissing me off. I'm trying to get a business line installed for my internet in my room, so that way I don't have to use my parents' Wi-Fi that they all use, and it ends up lagging me, or like randomly the stream will cut out. Because believe it or not, what my parents have, at least with the Wi-Fi, the upload speed is not that bad. I would be able to actually stream, but the biggest thing is Wi-Fi. Like, you know, it's very unreliable, especially when you have 5 other people in the house using it. It's really annoying. So I'm trying to get my private business line going on. I have green screen set up, everything. The biggest thing is that Time Warner Cable. So I actually got it set for Monday morning. Like, they were supposed to come in, but I called up. They didn't show up. I called up at like 3. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? And pretty much Time Warner Cable saying they're still processing the order. It's already Wednesday, and they promised Monday. So I'm pretty pissed, especially because I'm not going to be streaming this weekend, just because I am going to be at Twitchcon. And if you guys don't know, or you're not keeping up with events, Twitch is hosting the very own con that I'm going to actually be at. It's going to be in San Diego, California. And if you guys are there, or you want to hang out, or whatever the case is, feel free to walk up to the crippled dude with the cane and say what's good, because yeah, I'm just gonna be doing whatever. I might even drink, who knows, but like, obviously not get plastered fucking drunk, but you know, like, I'll have like a girl drink and I'm probably good off that, just because of my poor kidneys. But yeah, like, I'll be toast after. Like, give me an appletini and I'm gone. So besides that, looking forward to hang out with everyone there. Going to be probably with Scum Chat and Weekend's actually my roommate. You know, ALG's very own jungler Weekend, my old teammate. Yeah, he's going, and we're going to be rooming. I think Cyclone's going to be there as well, so I'm pretty fucking pumped, because yeah, like, get to see at least my old teammates again, get to hang out with Scum Chat. I haven't seen a lot of them, and I haven't really met most of them, so it's going to be a fun time. And it's really fun being not a professional player. It's really fun being like a fucking casual. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well, because after that I should be streaming full-time again with YouTube content, Twitch shit, etc. As far as competitive aspirations, I don't actually know like what I'm going to do. I'm going to be streaming like a whole bunch of games, really. Obviously the main focus is always going to be Smite, just because I was pro in that. That's where I got a lot of my fans, viewer base from, whatever the case is. But obviously I'm going to dabble a bit in other, like, I fuck in other games, honestly. I'm just a fucking beast. Like, I'm being real. Like, I will fuck anyone up in Heroes of the Storm. Like, get me in Smash 4, I'm timing you out, bitch. But That's not the point. Like I'm looking forward to streaming all those games. But the biggest thing is obviously my physical limitations. I won't be able to stream like 8 hours like I used to. Maybe I can. Who knows? We'll see how the scheduling goes. I'm going to be doing a morning time schedule, so it would be anywhere from like 6 7 a.m. to probably like 2 or 3 p.m., which is good because I'll be able to host other people like Fats right after. So I'm pretty excited, especially for TwitchCon. After that, streaming's going to be fun, and really that's kind of like where I'm at least as far as like my capabilities. It's really hard for me to even fucking move just because I can't really walk that well because of chemotherapy. I'm losing more and more feeling in my hands, so like it's really hard to do stuff, like, or at least like for example, I quit Street Fighter 5 because I can't use my stick anymore. I have to obviously, like, you'll tap with like 2 fingers and shit just to get your inputs in, but like, dude, it hurts. Like, it's really bad, and it's not even like arthritis hurts or some shit. Like, it is so painful to like tap your fingers. Like, using a controller is near impossible. Really, keyboard and mouse is my home field advantage because it's not as stressful as far as the tapping. The worst case is like if I'm tapping like WASD, like really quickly, like moving shit around, whatever the case is, that might hurt a little bit. But overall, the biggest issue is controllers, which sucks because I would like to do, believe it or not, I might have done like competitive Xbox Smite again, but like it really depends on how I can handle the controller. So I'll give that a shot after TwitchCon and see what's good there. As far as PC competitive Smite, I don't see myself going back into it. Maybe if the opportunity arises, I would, but I would be a mid laner. I wouldn't be like an ADC main anymore. I'd stick to mid. I enjoy mid a lot, at least this patch. ADC's okay. It's just I think I would do a lot better in the mid lane, especially with the proper jungler. So, but I don't see myself being competitive anymore. It's really stressful to scrim every day and then fly out, etc. And honestly, as much as I do enjoy competing in tournaments, I don't miss the grind. It's already stressful enough just recovering, and obviously I hope you guys understand that. So as far as casting goes, with Hi-Rez, I can't be a caster anymore. Because I would have to move to Georgia unless I did like an online cast, but that's, Hi-Rez is esports now, like we're not about online casting. So pretty much the dream would be that like I do like online casting, even like for another company, but that's just not my aspiration. I never wanted to be a caster to begin with. Not that I didn't want to be a caster at Hi-Rez, it's not my overall goal. My goal has always been competing and fucking people up. It's never been like casting, even though like obviously I have like a natural talent for it. I mean, I did get training from Hi-Rez, but like I can speak what's on my mind while, like being able to like explain thoughts and like the reasoning behind like why people are doing X, Y, and Z. So I guess people like that, but that's not what I want to do. I would do it on the fly. Like for example, like Worlds came up and like I was like, yo, we need you on analyst desk or we need you casting. Like I'd be like, okay, well, I'll do as much as I can, obviously just because I love Hi-Rez. But as far as like overall aspirations, it's not like I want to be an esports caster. I mean, speaking of esports casters, like most of them just don't get anything good. Like it's not actually a good field to be in right now because a lot of them get underpaid, underappreciated, and as much exposure as you get, you don't really get the full benefits. You're not getting 401k and insurance off of that shit. It's most of it's just pay on the fly. Any kind of like, for example, League of Legends esports casters people. I saw Monte Cristo's video log and I was like, damn, like they get fucked. So it's not like I wouldn't want to be a caster. Obviously if the opportunity arises, I would do it. I can explain myself and articulate my thoughts pretty well, but that's just not the goal, really. That's the bottom line. It's just not what I want to do. I'd rather compete in all cases every single time, just because I have a generally competitive nature and I like putting my balls on people. But regardless of balls, yeah, that is pretty much it as far as what's been going on in my life. And thank you guys so much for watching the video log, and hopefully you enjoyed my shitty StarCraft 2 fucking gameplay, because yeah, I'll probably put a I don't like putting my face up the whole time because that's fucking awkward. So if you notice with my previous vlog, like I put like StarCraft 2 gameplay, I really like the missions, like, so I'll just do that to chill out, and that's the easiest time for me to like really think about like what I want to say in a vlog. So like doing the missions is really easy for me, and it's very stress free. So yeah, that's what I like at least using. So hopefully you guys at least enjoy that, even though I know most of you guys are like, ooh, StarCraft 2 in 2016, lol. Like, alright, I get it, motherfucker. But regardless, take it easy, guys. Hopefully you guys tune into my first stream ever, whenever. Make sure you follow my social media devices down in the description below, so you can keep up to date with what I'm doing. And that's it. Peace.